You probably have a clear idea where you want your assets to go after you've passed away, first to your spouse or partner, then to your children or named beneficiaries. However, you may be surprised to learn that without proper planning, your wishes may not be followed. Sadly, it occurs every day, even if you have a well-written will. The following scenarios are real and so could affect you. Following your death, if your partner marries, everything that was yours could be shared with their new partner. If that relationship breaks down, half of everything you've left them could be lost in the divorce settlement. Worse still, if your partner was the first to die, all your assets will now be owned by their new partner. Your children could end up with nothing. How do you feel about that? What would happen to your children's inheritance should they marry, then separate, or their business fail? In both cases, part or all of their inheritance could be lost through the divorce or bankruptcy courts. Does that concern you? Long-term care is a growing concern. You may be forced to sell your biggest asset, which is likely to be your home, to help pay for your care. Your intended beneficiaries may end up with nothing. How do you feel about that? It's tough to consider losing mental capacity, but in that eventuality, who do you want to deal with your financial affairs and make decisions about your health and welfare? Choosing an attorney now will avoid unnecessary problems later. Finally, if you have assets above the inheritance tax nil rate band, your beneficiaries may be liable for tax when you die. When they pass on your assets, their beneficiaries could also be taxed. Do you really want your estate to be taxed again and again and again? These situations happen every day, but the impact of them can be avoided. Our consultant will now ask you some questions to see how you'd feel about these situations happening in your family.